सरस्वती भूषण प्रभुपाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णविंद की जय, नामाचार्य शील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तविंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गौ गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिवर्धन की जय, वृंदावन धाम की जय, नवद्वीप धाम की जय, स्वामी तो भक्तविंद की जय। All glories to the assembled Lord. All glories to the assembled
Hastinapure, Masan Poyan Hari, Masan Garibayan Hari, Suhridang cha Vishokaya, Swasuscha Priyakamyaya, Stay Hastinapure, in the city of Hastinapur. Masan, months, Kotipayan, a few, Hari, Lord Shri Krishna, Suhridam, relatives, Cha, also, Vishokaya, for pacifying them, Swasu, the sister, Cha, and Priyakamyaya, for pleasing. Translation: Sri Hari, or Lord Sri Krishna, resided at Hastinapur for a few months to pacify his relatives and please his own sister, Subhadra.
So read the purport also.
Purport. Krishna was to start for Dwaraka, his own kingdom, after the battle of Kurukshetra and Yudhishthir's being enthroned. But to oblige the request of Maharaj Yudhishthir and to show special mercy to Bhishma Deva, Lord Krishna stopped at Hastinapur, the capital of the Pandavas. The Lord decided to stay especially to pacify the aggrieved king, as well as to please Subhadra, sister of Lord Sri Krishna. Subhadra was especially pacified because she lost her only son, Abhimanyu, who was just married. The boy left his wife, Uttara, mother of Maharaj Parikshit. The Lord is always pleased to satisfy his devotees in any capacity. Only his devotees can play the part of his relatives. The Lord is absolute.
So, we are personalist. We believe, not the question of belief, but actually the ultimate truth of Absolute is a person. That is the statement of Vyasdev. Vadanti tat-tattavidas tattam yad-jnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti sat. Tattavid, those who are in knowledge of the tattva, of the absolute truth, they know that ultimately the absolute truth is manifested as a person like you, like me. Not exactly like you, like me, but so far personality is concerned, individuality is concerned, he is like us. In the Bible it is said, man is made after God. Because God is person, therefore we are person. Otherwise, where from our personality comes? God is the origin of everything. Therefore, He is the origin of personality, individual. Otherwise, how we are person, how we are individual? Where from we get this personality, individual? So, the foremost feature of the Absolute Truth is a person. And as a person, he has got the same feelings as we have got. As we have got feelings for our relatives, for our brother, for our sister, for our friends, for our enemies, the same thing there is also. If you study your personality or your friend's personality, you can get a rough idea of the Supreme Personality. Because our personality is dependent on the Supreme Personality. Mamaivangsha. We are simply fragmental personality. Just like the sparks and the fire, or the drop of ocean water and the ocean. The difference is in quantity. A drop of ocean water or a fragmental spark of the fire is of the same quality like the fire or the ocean, but in magnitude it is very, very small. God is Vibhu, the greatest, and we are the smallest. God is infinite, we are finite. Infinitesimal. That is the difference. Otherwise, everything is there, as we have got. Just like the son inherits the quality of the father, similarly, we are supposed to be sons of the Supreme Person. Therefore, in minute quantity, we have got all the qualities of God. Not all, 78%. In very minute quantity. That is our perfection. If we revive godly qualities, 78%, in minute quantity, that is our perfection. That is there, already there. Simply it is covered by this material energy. Otherwise, everything is there. So the feelings of affection, there is also in Krishna. So, Krishna expands. Ekam Bahushyam expands. Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitavi Stabhi Jaiva Nijarupataya Kalavi. Krishna expands his energy. Ananda Chinmaya Rasa. Rasa, humor, mellows, to enjoy. He expands himself. Just like Sri Sarup Damodar Goswami has given us the definition, Radha Krishna and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikiti Allhadini Shakti Asma Ekatmanavapi Deho Bhedo Gato Pura Chaitanyakhyam Prakatamaduna Taddan Chaikamaktam. Radha and Krishna, the same, absolute. But Radharani is the expansion of the pleasure potency of Krishna. We have got potency, as Krishna has got. Parasya Shakti Vividhaiva Sriyate. This is the Vedic injunction. Paradeshe, absolute truth, has many potencies, innumerable. Vividhaiva Sriyate. One of the potency is the pleasure potency. Just like we want some pleasure. Pleasure is the constitutional position of spirit, soul, or the absolute truth. Anandamaya Abhyasa, God and we, being of the same quality, we are by nature always joyful. So our joyfulness is checked when we are in material condition. Therefore there is struggle. We are hankering after to revive that joyfulness, but this contamination of material energy, Satagun, Rajagun, Tamagun, they are checking obstacles. Therefore, we have to get free from these obstacles. Satagun, we have to go above the Satagun, Shuddha Satta. Then again we revive our original position of joyfulness. Brahma bhuta prasanna na suchuti no. This is the joyfulness. No lamentation, no hanker. We hanker after something which we want, and we lament for something which we lose. Here there are two business, something gaining and something losing. Just like businessmen, they have got two business, either to make profit or to lose. At the end of the year they calculate whether we are loser or gainer. But in the spiritual world there is no such thing as to gain or as to lose. There is nothing. Absolute. That is absolute. That idea we haven't got just now. But that is the nature of the spiritual world. There is no question of loss, not there is any question of gain. Simply ananda, pleasure. And pleasure means because there is no loss. Ananda ambudhi bardhanam. There is ananda, and ananda ambudhi. Ambudhi means the ocean. Here the ocean does not increase. If the ocean increases, then whatever small land we have got, it would have been finished. No, ocean does not increase. You have seen that Los Angeles on the beach, the big Pacific Ocean, but just about 3 years or 4 years off from the ocean, we are walking. We are confident that although the Pacific Ocean is so big, powerful, it cannot come here. Only a few years off, we are walking, confident. So everyone is working under the direction of the Supreme Lord. Ocean, although very powerful, very big, still by the order of Krishna, it cannot go beyond the limit. It cannot go. So, everything, jasa gaya, bhramati kala chakra, jatchaksuri sasabita sakala grahana, raja samasta suramurti asesha teja. Now this sun, unlimited heat, asesha teja, heat, but it is also limited. It cannot expand so much heat so that we may burn into ashes. The sun can do that. As the big ocean can overpower all your cities and towns in a second, similarly the sun also can burn the whole universe within a second. It has got so much potency, temperature. But Jasagaya Brahmati Sanghrita Kala Chakra. No. The Kala Chakra, I think the scientists also say that the sun from the orbit, if it comes this side 1 inch or that side 1 inch, one side coming this side, the whole universe will be frozen, and the other side, whole universe will be burned. I do not know whether here is any scientist, they say, but it cannot go this side or that side. Samvrita Kala Chakra, the orbit which is given by Krishna, that you shall travel within this orbit. Govindamadi Purusam Tamaham Bhaja. So everything, and what to speak of ourselves. We want to become independent. What is the meaning of independence? Even the sun, moon, or the sea, ocean, nobody is independent. And how we can be independent? We are teeny, very small. There is no question of independence. The so-called independence, as we fight for independence, that is Maya. There is no question of independence. When I first met my Guru Maharaj, on the first meeting, he said that you go to preach in the Western country. I was surprised. There was no acquaintance. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's message, you are all educated young man, you should go and preach. I replied that we are dependent nation, Indians, who will hear us? Nobody will hear us. So at that time he explained dependence and independence. Temporary, it has no meaning. Actually, at that time I could not realize the independence. We are waiting for independence. What independence we have got? Independence means you go for 1 kilo of rice and stand there for 2 hours. This is our independence. Everything is controlled. You cannot get. And the price, before independence, the price of rice was 2 annas, or 5 rupees, 6 rupees per month. 2 annas per kilo. Now it is more than 2 rupees. Everything. Practically we have increased our dependence, not independence. In the name of independence, we have increased our dependence. So actually there is no independence. But we manufacture so-called independence. Nobody is independent. I thought we are so much dependent on the state rules and regulations. America is independent. When I went to America, I saw they are so dependent that any young man could be called for military service without any objection. So the whole nation is dependent on the whims of the military board. So dependent. So we are dependent. So long we are under the control of Maya, we are dependent. We are dependent. Our constitutional position is dependence, servitude. So by false declaration, we think that we are now going to be independent. We shall not serve Krishna, we shall become independent. I shall become Krishna. As the Mayavadi thinks that he shall become Krishna, I shall become God. That is another dependence. We cannot be independent, that is not possible. And to remain dependent, that is our happiness. That we do not. Instead of declaring independence, if we remain dependent, that is our happiness. Just like children, women, Shudras, their dogs, their happiness is when they are dependent. They artificially, now in India also, the women are imitating independence. But I have seen in the Western countries, in your country, the independence, declaration of independence by the woman class is not their happiness. They are unhappy. Better to become dependent upon father, upon husband, and upon elderly children. That is their happiness. Just like Kunti. Kunti, so much qualified lady. She can call any demigod. She got one benediction from Durvasa Muni. When she was young girl, she said Durvasa Muni, Maharaj Kunti Bhog used to invite so many saintly persons. That is the system in India still. So once Durvasa Muni became a guest of Maharaj Kunti Bhog, and Kunti served the Durvasa Muni, and he was very pleased. And he gave her one benediction that you can call any demigod by your sweet, as soon as you desire the demigod. So, Kunti, she was a girl, she made an experiment, immediately called the Surya, the sun god, and he came. So, Surya asked him that you have called me, you take some benediction, take a son from me. She refused, no, I am unmarried, I cannot. No, there is no harm. Your son will be born from the ear. Generally, the son is born from the vagina, but Kunti's son was born from the vagina. Therefore, Karna. The first son was Karna, unmarried. Therefore, Karna was, I am to say, given away, because he could not sew. And when Karna was floating on the water, that one carpenter picked up, and he raised him. The Karna was known as the carpenter's son, Shudra's son. Actually, he is Kunti's son. So when Karna was killed, Kunti began to cry. And Yudhishthira Maharaj inquired, Mother, why you are crying? At that time she admitted, Karna was my son. Oh, such a secret you did not disclose? We treated Karna as our enemy. We could have taken. So there are so many incidences like that. So, there are so many things in the Mahabharata, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, you can learn. Social, political, economical, philosophical, religious, anything. Veda means knowledge. So these are Vedic literatures. Pancham Ved, Mahabharata is Pancham Ved. And Srimad Bhagavatam is the essence of Vedic knowledge. Nigama kalpataror golitam phalamidam. Nigama. Nigama means Vedic literature. And it is Kalpataru. Kalpataru means desired. Whatever knowledge you want, you'll get it. Veda means knowledge. Vetti Veda, Veda Jnana. So Veda means Jnana, knowledge. Any type of knowledge you want, there is in the Vedic literature. So it is meant, Veda, Jnana, knowledge is meant for the human society. It is not meant for the animals. Animals cannot study Veda. And what is the purpose of Veda? The purpose of Veda is to understand Krishna. Vedashta sarvai ahameva vedyam. This is Veda. If you try to understand, or if you understand very little, you cannot understand Krishna fully. Krishna himself cannot understand himself. So, it is not possible. But whatever Krishna is speaking about himself in the Bhagavad Gita, if 100 part, 1% you can understand, then your life is Vedic knowledge. That is Vedic knowledge. Vedashta sarvai ahami Veda. So, all these relatives of Krishna, the Pandavas, his sister Subhadra, Krishna Balaram Subhadra. Subhadra was sister of Krishna. So Baladev wanted to hand over the sister to Duryodhana, and Krishna wanted to hand over the sister to Arjuna. Two brothers, difference of opinion. But elder brother's order cannot be disregarded. Therefore, Krishna planned that Arjuna may kidnap his sister. So Subhadra was kidnapped by Arjuna in the dress of a sannyasi. Don't learn this business, sannyasi. But Krishna planned it. That will come because he was known, if he comes as ordinary Arjuna, then he will be recognized because he is the cousin brother. Therefore, he covered himself as a sannyasi, just like Ravan. Ravan also kidnapped Sita Devi as a sannyasi. So in former days also, the sannyasis were very expert in kidnapping. Yes. Therefore, in the Kali Yuga, sannyas is forbidden because they will not be able to follow the rules and regulations. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inaugurated, he himself became sannyas. Therefore, we are trying to follow his footsteps to accept sannyas. But we should not become a sannyasi like Ravan. No. We should try to follow the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was very strict. No woman could approach him. They were allowed to offer obeisances from distant place. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very strict about asking. Even in his grihastha life, he was very strict. He would not play any joke with any woman, except his wife. And that also, once he joked with his wife, not with any other woman. So he was so strict. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's opinion is that Vishahinam sandarsanam athajusitanch ha hanta vishabhakshanad dappasad. Vishainam Sandarsanam, to mix very intimately with the Vishayis. Vishay means those who are very much fond of eating, sleeping, mating and defending. They are called Vishay. They have no other business. So practically at the present moment the whole world is Vishay. But this line, Krishna consciousness line, is so transcendental that one has to give up this Vishayi idea. Vishaya chhariya sera se mojiya mukhe bolo hari hari. We chant Hari Hari, but actually Hari Hari, I don't know. We can chant Hari Hari only when we give up Vishaya. Vishaya chhariya sera se. Otherwise, Hari Hari is not purely chant. Therefore, there are 10 kinds of offences we have to give up. Shuddhana, when we chant pure Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then we are elevated to the platform of transcendental love. Otherwise, we can attain up to liberation, not on the platform of loving. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very strict about Vishayi and Sri Sangi. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was asked how to, what is the business of a Vaishnava? He summarized in 2 lines. Asatsanga tyagi Vaishnavacha. Asatsanga tyagi, to give up the association of asat. Asat means materialistic. So who is asat? Now, asat acts Trishangi and Krishna Bhakta. Those who are too much attached for material enjoyment, they are asat. And one who is not devotee of Krishna, he is also asat. So you have to give up the company of this kind of people who are too much materially attached and is not devotee of Krishna. If we can avoid these 2 persons, then we can be fixed up in devotion and salvation. Sa Ushista Hastinapuri Masan Katipayan Hari Srihidang cha Vishokaya Sasuscha Pijakamaya. Sasu means sister and the relatives. So although Krishna is unattached, still he observed the social obligation. There was great fight. All of them lost their relatives. Not only the Kauravas lost everything, but the Pandavas also. Just like Subhadra's son, Abhimanyu. He was only 16 years old. And his wife Uttara, she was once taught by Arjuna. She was disciple, student. Arjuna was teaching her dancing. Virat Raj, King Virat's daughter, Uttara. So they were in disguise, Ajñātavās. So the Virat Raj did not know that Arjuna was living in his house. So this daughter of Virat, Uttara, when Arjuna was known that he is Arjuna, he requested that you marry my daughter. So Arjuna said, no, how can I marry? She is my disciple. She is my student. She is just like my daughter. How can I marry? Then he promised that I shall get her married with my son, although he is not very grown up. So Abhimanyu was Krishna's son from the womb of Subhadra. So he was married. Only 16 years, almost of the same age. Fortunately, Uttara became pregnant. So Abhimanyu went to fight in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. He never returned. So Parikshit Maharaj was posthumous child. He took his birth after the death of his father. He did not see, not only father, many, because it was after the battles. He was the only survivor of the whole Kuru dynasty. So he was also attempted to be killed by Ashwatthama, by Brahmastra. Krishna said, so Parikshit Maharaj was born after the death of his father. The grandfathers took care of him, and as soon as the child was grown up, all the grandfathers, Pandavas, entrusted the kingdom to Parikshit Maharaj, and they left home. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So, SB 1.10.7. So Prabhupada started this class with a personal form that so the first question is that with logic and understanding, how can we know that Krishna also has personal form of the Lord? So the first question is to our online audience. It's very easy and simple question. Is there anyone else apart from Sri Sanatan Prabhu? Okay, okay, Sri Sanatan Prabhu, go ahead. How Lord is personal? What arguments Prabhupada give?
Hare Krishna, bro. So Prabhupada told that it is stated in Bible that man is made in the image of God.
Right.
So when his creation, like all of us, as a person we have form, how can it be that there is no form to God himself who created us? Because he created in his image. Definitely our creator, Supreme Personality of Godhead should also have a form.
Yes. Hari Bol, Jai. कोई करता लोग करते at least. So basically man is made in the image of the God, but there is a difference between us and the Lord. God is Vibhu and we are very tiny part. Prabhupada gave example of ocean in the drop of ocean in the water. So the ocean and the drop of ocean, although they have same things constitutionally, but quantity wise it's very very different. Then Prabhupada is saying that just like Lord's nature is his whole body is made up of Satchit Anand, and we being a part and parcel, we have also this blissfulness or joyfulness state. So although we have this joyfulness state, then why we are searching after the joy in this material world? What reason is there? What Prabhupada have said, that why we are searching for joyfulness in this material world? Although constitutionally we are having a joyful as one part of our nature. हरे कृष्णा. भक्त लोग यहाँ पे जो भक्त ऑफलाइन है, हाँ, Prabhupada gave one particular very straightforward answer for this. Not in connection with dependent and independent. That part comes later. Somebody from online audience, somebody would like to give answer? It's
Hare
very
Krishna
easy
Prabhu,
question.
Danat Pranam. Can I try?
Yes, mother. Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. So Prabhu was saying, although we are in quality, the same with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we are unhappy because we are continuously hankering for things in this world, and we are continuously lamenting. So as long as we want to achieve something, get something, or we have, we regret having lost something, we can never be happy. Although constitutionally we are supposed to be happy.
Okay, good attempt, mother, but this is not the complete one.
Okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Question is that why we are searching for happiness or joyfulness even though we are constitutionally joyful. Yes. Ritesh Prabhu.
Yeah, so Prabhupada was mentioning like here we are having the business and we are thinking that there is some gain, there is some loss. So in that manner, but in the spiritual world, we know that there is no such.
Same thing. Lamentation and anchoring. This is something different to it. Yes. Neeraj Prabhu. Oh, अच्छा माइक नहीं पास ऑन किया क्या मैंने? Yes,
So,
Neeraj Prabhu.
Prabhupada was telling that we are by nature we are joyful, because we are part and parcel of Lord. But in this material world, three modes of material nature is there.
Yes.
So because of that, they create the problems in our life. So we are not able to become our joyful nature. So Prabhupada then told that we have to go above them, and once we become that state of Brahma Bhut person, Atma na sochati na kangsati sam sarvesu bhutesu mad bhakti labdhe param. In that state, we will again become the joyful.
Yes. Haribol, Jai. So because of we are covered by the three modes of material nature, that's why we are not able to experience that thing. Then Prabhupada started about the dependent and independent, because so spiritually he was saying that in the spiritual world it is nothing is hankering, no profit, no loss. Everything is profit there only. Anandam buddhi vardhanam. The bliss, the amount of bliss there is like an ocean, and that ocean is increasing. Prabhupada was saying that that ocean is increasing. Then Prabhupada said that nobody is independent. Okay? Nobody is independent. So how nobody is independent? What examples Prabhupada gave in this connection? How nobody is independent in this material world? What example? Yes, Ritesh Prabhu.
So one of the example is given by Srila Prabhupada is like the samudra or the ocean. Means he was mentioning like in the Pacific Ocean, the people are walking very nearby, and by the God's will, means there is a border set. He cannot, means it cannot go beyond its limit. So that is one of the things.
Yes.
That, and
What else?
secondly, about the America also. Srila Prabhupada used to think that America is very independent country.
No, that is another one. That is in the another. Yes, sun. Yes, Rahul bro, please can Rahul bro, please complete.
Hare Krishna. So Prabhupada ji told that sun is also having infinite heat. So if it is moved a little bit to either side, then it will frozen or it will burn the universe. So, but sun is also maintaining that position, and sun is also not independent, and they work under the Krishna's guidance.
Yes. Haribol, jai, jai, jai. So nobody is independent. The ocean and sun, these big living entities, they are not independent. Then how can a tiny soul or a tiny part and parcel, jivas, how can they be independent? So then Prabhupada was saying that I have been told, I have this argument in front of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur in the first meeting, that unless we become independent, how can we preach about the message of Lord or message of Chaitanya? Then Prabhupada was saying about quality of our independent. Then Prabhupada gave few examples in this context. So the next question is, what is the quality of our so-called independence? Prabhupada gave some analogies regarding our nature of so-called independence. So how the so-called independence of ours is bogus? That is the next question. Anybody? Mohit Prabhu, Gopal Prabhu, Ritesh Prabhu. Yes, Ritesh Prabhu.
There are 2 points Prabhupada mentioning. That on the name of independence, we have created so much dependence. And one of the examples, as I was mentioning earlier, about the America. Another one was nowadays in the India also, means Prabhupada was mentioning at that time that they want to get independence. But the best thing means Prabhupada was mentioning that they get shelter of either a father from the husband or son. So that is the best way they can get shelter.
Woman liberation he was
Woman
talking
liberation,
about, right?
yeah.
And then what is the another example Prabhupada used of
America
India?
one?
Of India? Yes. Yes. Gopal, can you please?
So he mentioned like independent means like standing on the line, getting the
For how many
rice.
hours?
2 hours.
2 hours.
So getting the 1 kilo of rice and dal. So that is not in independence.
Yeah, 2 annas,
Yeah.
So everything is dependent basically.
Yes.
Haribol, jai, jai. And in America, Prabhupada was saying that even though the general mass of people or the citizens, they don't want to go into war, but still they are pushed forcibly into the war. So that is the level of independence, so-called independence that we have got.
Also consider independence as Maya.
Maya, everything illusion. Then Prabhupada was saying our original position is of servitude, and we can become happy only in this case. So not like Mayavadis. So our happiness is only when we are dependent. Then in that context, Prabhupada quoted that cat or dog, they can be happy only if they are serving under the master. Otherwise, their suffering starts as soon as they try to become independent. And then the same example Prabhupada gave in the context of woman, that they should be also under the care. The exalted personality like Kunti Maharani, she was also dependent. So then Prabhupada quoted or Prabhupada narrated the Kunti Maharani story, And he was saying that from this Bhagavatam or Mahabharata, we get a lot of knowledge. Basically, Vedas means knowledge, and the knowledge, this is meant for human society. It is no animal can know about this or learn about this knowledge. So Vedas are meant for guiding the human society, and the purpose of Vedas is to understand Krishna. Then Prabhupada was explaining about the Arjuna's episode, how Arjuna kidnapped Subhadra Maharani. In that context, Prabhupada gave a comment that sannyasa is forbidden in the age of Kali Yuga. So a simple question: why sannyas is forbidden in the age of Kali Yuga? What Prabhupada have mentioned, that why sannyasa is forbidden in the age of Kali. Very simple answer. Somebody from online? Yes, Mohit Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So Prabhupada is telling that sannyas is forbidden in Kali Yuga because the people in general, like the Kali Yuga people, like they can't follow the rules and regulations properly here.
Oh. Yes. Haribol Jai. So that's why sannyasa is forbidden in this age of Kali Yuga. Then he was talking about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted sannyas, right? And then he was very strict with the this line of sannyas. Of course, he is strict throughout, but he was very strict. So the next question is, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very strict in his sannyas order as well as in the grahastha order. How he was very, very strict.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Varun Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very strict. He did not associate with any women at all, and he did not joke with anybody. Even at home, he only once joked with his wife. Otherwise, he will not make any jokes with
Okay.
women.
Is it only about women or what? Something else is also there? Yes. Valru, what is the meaning? You said it rightly.
Asasanga means material nature.
Association of Vishayas.
Yeah.
So no association of Vishayas and no association of Stri Sangis basically.
Yes.
Non-devotees and Stri Sangis. That is how Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very strict in his sannyas. Okay, thus we'll end our question answer here. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada,
Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
His Divine Grace, His Bhaktivedant Swami Prabhupada.
Jai.
Thank you so much, online devotees, for as well as participating in question answers. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.